So my name is Ms. Kornfeld, and I'm the digital photography teacher at West Ranch High School. And I am so excited that your child has decided to take AP Studio Art for photo students. I'm going to talk a little bit about the actual portfolio submission, a little bit about Google Classroom, and then as I'm talking about behavioral expectations, I'll be able to show you some examples of student work. So, unlike other AP classes, this is a little bit unique. The end of the year culminates in a portfolio submission. There's actually no written test. So as you're taking a look, if you look at this, the handout that they've created, ours will fall under AP 2D Art and Design Portfolio, which would include all examples of photography. This is going to be their 5 best images that they have taken, and AP does not create a time frame for it, so it doesn't have to be taken this year, and they don't also dictate that it can't be used with a cell phone, or they don't say it has to be taken with a special type of camera. So 40% of their score is going to be the 5 best works that they have submitted. 60% of their score is going to be 15 images that are based on documentation that shows that they understand investigation through practice, experimentation, and revision. Starting second semester, they're going to still be doing projects that I've given them, but they're going to focus on their concentration, the topic that they would like to explore and revise and practice based on their interest in photography. This semester we spent a lot of time talking about unique pieces of equipment, unique concepts, editing techniques, so that they get kind of a wide base, and we narrow it down a little bit next semester where they get to really just spend most of their time on their concentration. That is going to be due in May, the first week of May. The 5 physical works, assuming we're back in class, and we're all hoping or crossing our fingers that we are, those will be printed as 11 by 14s from class. They'll be given mount board. It's attached to the mount board, and large portfolio envelopes are provided from AP that they put their work into and then mail it in. And these 2 categories are graded entirely separately. So this is the kind of the basis of the portfolio. As the semester progresses, I start to meet with them individually, and the semester it's going to be on Zoom, to hopefully kind of clarify their ideas about their portfolio as the semester goes on. All of their assignments, all of their announcements and agenda, that is all going to be through Google Classroom. I think everyone has made it into the Google Classroom, as well as hopefully most of the parents. If that is something that they're not getting, if they're not getting the announcements, or they're not getting kind of the important messages from me, please reach out and I will make sure and add them to that classroom. But I think everyone's in. If you have any questions or concerns, email really is the best way to get a hold of me. So you'll go to, you could go to the website, or you can email me directly at tkornfeld@heartdistrict.org, and my last name begins with a K. The other resource you can look to is westranchphoto.com, where there's lots of great examples of student work as well as any announcements. Or if you just want to look at beautiful photographs, you can follow us on Instagram, again, at westranchphoto. Let's take a look at some of their stunning photography over the past couple of semesters, and we will start from here. My students are extremely talented. They take such beautiful photographs, and I'm very, very proud of them. I want to talk really quickly about materials. So by the time you see this, they should have the equipment that they need. There's a couple pieces of equipment where I only have one of them, and so when it comes back, I'll be doing a thorough cleaning and then letting it sit for 5 days. That should do anything, there shouldn't be any contamination for the virus if it's cleaned and then it rests for 5 days. Attendance is really, really important, especially for AP. It is hard for them to get all the concepts and materials if they are not present on Zoom every day. There will be little mini breaks where they can turn their camera off, their Zoom camera I should say, and take a little break and walk away and not feel uncomfortable. But anytime I'm lecturing, anytime I'm showing something new, they have to have cameras on. I have to be able to see them. I respond really quickly to faces, and if they're looking confused and struggling, I know to reteach, and if they're doing well, I know I can move on, and that's hard to do if I'm just looking at a blank screen. We've had a great time with kids so far, they seem to be behaved appropriately, but as a reminder, they need to be obviously fully dressed, they need to be sitting upright, they can't be in bed, and they need to be kind of sitting at a desk or a table so I know that they're ready to be engaged with the concepts in the class. I think that's everything. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Oh, one more thing. We are going to have access to Photoshop, which is very exciting. It's such an expensive program, and the district has worked out with Adobe that they will have access to Photoshop. That will be starting September 4th. Adobe will be able to kind of pass out passwords. Not all computers can handle, it's kind of a bulky program, so I'm not requiring it for kids. If they have to edit with the software we're using now, it's called Photopea, and it's a web-based editing program, so it doesn't have to be downloaded, and it doesn't clog up too much of your computer space. So if Adobe is allowed in your house, then we'll get that September 4th on or about. If not, Photopea will do most of the things we need in Photoshop, and obviously nobody will lose points for that. It is going to be an interesting semester, and I am hoping for a great semester. I'm so excited about AP. I have the best students, and I just can't wait to get going in this semester. So please reach out with any questions, and have a great day.